Now, I wasn't the most attractive Asian kid there was, as is the case with many other Asian kids, especially when they come from our own home countries like from China, Malaysia, Japan, Korea. When coming to a foreign country like England, for example, it's very hard to thrive, especially in the beginning where you still have your baby face, you have acne, as was the case with me. And so in this video, I want to help you become more attractive faster, avoid the mistakes that I once made, to stop young Asian men from being bullied, from being called racial slurs, to make them attractive, strong, and capable, so that they do not have to go through what I went through. The racial slurs, the stereotypical comments. And so I believe there are two paths an Asian can go down. Two polarities. One, the K-pop guy. Two, the Genghis Khan guy. And I prefer something in the middle. You can either be this bulky, vest-wearing, sweaty gym, bulky guy, or you can become a K-pop, permed hairstyle, soy boy-looking, feminine man that, honestly, some women like that, some women don't. It's up to you. But I like it in the middle. I like to have a sort of David Lay type of aesthetic. So, sort of muscular, right? Big and a little bit lean, bulky. But of course, keeping that like pretty boy type of face. But if I have to become a sort of Genghis Khan looking motherfucker with a facial hair, I can do that as well. And this is something we're going to mention later on, but like neck training helps with that a lot. And so primarily in this video, I'm going to be naming all the ways to become more like in the middle. The first tip is do not get a perm. Hit the gym. Hitting the gym is by far the best, the most effective way of getting a better haircut. This sounds weird at first, right? But have you ever been this chubby kid? I'll show you a picture right now of me being a chubby kid, right? And with this chubby physique, no matter what hairstyle you get, buzz cut, fucking Dan TDM hairstyle like I had, a comb over hairstyle, it will never actually truly look good if you don't have this muscular physique, this like Giga Chad protruding jawline, this like sharp jawline. I'll just give you another example that's not related to haircuts. It's the best way to look good in a suit is to have a muscular V-taper looking body, right? Even if your suit isn't the best quality, isn't the best fabric, best color, best flow of colors, the best way to look good in any outfit and a suit is to have a muscular body. Because I found that as I progressed in the gym, as I got more bulky, as I got a lean aesthetic V-taper, my hair began to fit me better. Not to mention alongside with puberty, right? If you're working out during your puberty years, which is a fucking hack, by the way, your hair changes a little bit with puberty. My hair used to be extremely straight. If I were to have this haircut, if I was like a toddler again, my hair would literally be straight like that. Whereas going through puberty, it's made it slightly more wavy, I guess. And so simply by hitting the gym and getting this aesthetic V-taper, you don't even have to look up how to get aesthetic V-taper, right? Just by simply doing a very normal workout routine, like three days a week or 5 days a week, doing a push-pull legs split or a bro split, however you want to go about it, just exercising. Even if you're just jogging, running, and you're going for martial arts, even if you don't go to the gym and you just have a athletic body with some type of muscle tone, some wider shoulders than the average person with sloppy shoulders. I used to have sloppy shoulders like this, in fact. Like, my shoulders literally used to go like this instead of this, and then like a V-taper. Literally went like this, okay, down like here, and then I used to have a little bit of a flab, like love handle down here. It just was not looking nice. Or no matter how many suits I put on, how well I dressed, I would look like 2 times better with a better physique. And so why I say don't get a perm is, I once got a perm and I thought it was pretty good, right? The perm looked very nice. I looked like a fucking Korean K-pop star. But here's the thing. It may have been more advantageous if I just didn't get the perm and hide my ugliness. If I just accepted my ugliness, went to the gym, hit it harder, and made myself rock the current hairstyle that I had without a perm, I think that would have been much better for my health overall, for my attractiveness overall, for the long term. And this is why you see men online, if you just look this up, they shave their entire heads off, look like a literal rat or some shit, look disgusting, and that forces them to work hard. That forces them to dress nicer, to look more attractive, learn more about how to dress up, how to get a like facial diuretic fucking look, a Giga Chad jawline, start mewing. This gets them into action to stop them from being ugly, right? Just to make this terrible thing that's happened to their head, make this boldness more attractive. And when they grow their hair back, bam, Chad. But there is another thing alongside gym or exercise that we have to cover, and that is a neck training. If you've ever seen those videos or those before and after pictures of like a guy photoshopped with a skinny neck and like the actual neck size, which is pretty thick, right? If you haven't, just look them up on Google. But essentially, it makes so much of a difference to have a thicker neck. Because if you have a muscular body, but your neck is very, very skinny, for example, and you get taken a picture and you only take the picture of your upper half, there's no body involved, you look like an average dude. You look like an average skinny guy, because it's very hard to train your face, right? It's hard to train your face to look like Giga Chad, fucking protruding caveman skull. But you can train your neck to match the size of your body, this hench body, and that will make you so much more intimidating, so much more manly looking. So just look up fucking Mike Tyson neck or some shit. That shit literally goes to here. It goes to his jawline. Like, if you just look at mine, for example, I have sort of a skinny neck. I've been training neck for like a good couple of weeks now. But if you can have a neck that is like here, like up to your jawline, that is going to make you so much more of a physical specimen. The girls, the men, they won't know what's coming. And this is especially important for Asian men. We all have this sort of soy type of look. At least it's been portrayed by the media, right? This is not my opinion. This is from Hollywood, from these mainstream medias, by portraying the Asian guy in films as this funny or this fighter guy. And so it's especially important for us to have a thick neck, big body, to sort of negate the effects of having this soy K-pop face. The second tip is, do not get the haircuts your mum gives you, but do get the fashion. And we'll cover the fashion later on, right? In the third tip. Because of all of the times I got the recommended hairstyles, I looked a little bit out of place and I didn't truly like the haircut. I didn't feel the haircut matched my body. I didn't feel it was true to me. And when it didn't feel true to me, every day I would go to school in this sort of half there, half not there type of manner. I wasn't truly there. I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't feel comfortable in my own skin. And so it's my belief that the hairstyle that is best suited to you is actually the one that you are most comfortable with. This is my most comfortable one. I don't actually like to comb over my hair long. I look decent with a comb over, like fucking styling my hair, right? But this is simply the most comfortable one. And with the most comfortable hair, you don't have to think about it anymore. It's not on your brain. Oh, is my hair slightly going to the left a little bit? Oh, it looks terrible if it goes slightly to the left. Having this hairstyle will boost your charisma. It will boost your confidence because you don't have to care about it. You know it looks decent and you don't have to think about it. So just tell your mum that you're gonna rock the hairstyles when you're older, because a lot of the times she only wants you to comb over your hair and have this like fucking sharp look, right? This manly look, as she defines it, this comb over, this old gel, and it's all waxy and oily. She wants that shit because she wants to see you a man. And so just tell her when you're older, you'll go and do that. When you have a little bit more facial hair, you've lost your baby face, you can go and try her hairstyles. And so the third tip is fashion choice. Fashion choice plays a significant role in your attraction, especially if you've already mastered the charisma and confidence stuff. If you haven't, check out one of my videos on being charismatic is easy once you understand this. It's one of my most popular videos, so just click on my channel, click popular, and then that'll explain one of the best things to make you more charismatic. But essentially, if you've mastered all of these inner things like charisma, it increases your attractiveness by like 30% if you've mastered all of this inner work first. and that is your fashion choice. A good video I can link in the description below for you here is a video from First Man, and essentially this is like a framing full guide from him, and he explains this super well. And if you want more in-depth explanations, you can go to that video. But essentially, the best fashion choice, in my humble opinion, right? You can go with whatever you want. I'm not telling you not to wear fucking bright colors, Gucci. You can go whatever style you want. But generally, for most women, if you want to look sophisticated, mature, and like an actual man, the best thing you can wear is simplistic colors, minimalistic. No bright logos, no fancy fucking pictures here, no Gucci shit. Because the highest and the most wealthy men, if you just look this up, this is very, very common. Like people like Iman Gaji and just overall billionaires, they don't wear flashy clothing. They don't wear status bringing clothing. They wear clothing that is high quality, minimalistic, from these personal tailors. Because honestly, their only goal is to get high quality fabrics that suit them and don't really have any logos or whatever. And if there is a logo and a brand attached to it, it's probably in the collar somewhere, and it's just not out for show. And so I can't really show you how to dress properly right now because literally I'm in my pajamas right now. But essentially, you need to have simple colors that flow into each other. For example, black on black, and then black with a slight variation of other black. You can't have some like loud color. Once again, check out the framing video from First Man. But if you have like colors that don't match each other, for example, like a blue top, green shorts, and a fucking red shoe, like what even is that? Like no man over the age of 13 should be doing that shit. And so a simple color you can take here for Asians, right, especially Asians, is black. Black suits me the best, I think, because honestly, with the black hair and the black glasses, it's very, very aesthetic looking. And I'd argue it's actually more aesthetic looking than a white man with blonde hair wearing black, because we already have this black hair. And whether it be a fucking jumper, a jacket, or a simple like muscle fit t-shirt that I'm going to the gym to, or it's black jeans, it looks so much better than anything else. Because honestly, bro, two of my best outfits are one with a very like muscle fit jumper, right? A like thin fabric muscle fit black jumper with black jeans. I don't wear very much jewelry. I have this bracelet that's from my grandfather's like temple. He's buried there. And I have black glasses, black hair, and it just looks very, very good alongside my big muscles. Like I don't have a pump right now, alright? Don't fucking insult me, but honestly, bro, if I just wear this shit to school, wear like a tight black t-shirt or a black jumper, it's very, very aesthetic looking. But I guess if black doesn't suit you somehow, if you're Asian and you have black hair, if it doesn't suit you somehow, a good option on finding something that suits you is by looking up Asian and then finding a guy that sort of looks like you. And by doing that, you can replicate his style. Hopefully he has good style, right? And you replicate his style and then you look just as good as him. Now, last and final tip is stop eating sugar. Us Asians, or specifically me, right? I don't know about you. Maybe you have some superior Genghis Khan genes or some shit. Of course, occasionally if you want to experience something nice with your mum, maybe you're eating ice cream in a park with your girlfriend or your mum, that's fine. But generally avoid sugary things on a daily basis or consistently, and also avoid soy, because us Asians, our faces, especially Asians from China, they have a lot of fat storage here. We can store a lot of fat storage in our faces. And this, if we eat a lot of sugar, fuck bro, the face and the stomach out fat. And that increases the perception of how fat and how chubby, how unathletic we actually are by like 10 times. Rather than the fat going into our arms or some shit. Some white boy shit, right? The fat going into their arms. And so the simple way of reducing your sugar cravings is eating more fat. Have more healthy fats like olive oil, butter, ghee, beef fat, beef drippings. All of that is healthy for you. Like the natural fat you get from cooking a big piece of meat. And the more you eat of that, the less sugar you actually need. And as for soy, this is a little bit harder because your mum probably brings home like fucking tofu or whatever, and she wants you to eat it, and she complains that you're not eating, and why are you so fussy? It's harder that way, but just tell her that maybe it's not so healthy for me. And honestly, how I did it was, it lowers my testosterone, it's gonna get away my facial hair. And my mum's a little bit more open-minded than the traditional Asian mum, so she accepted it. So I'm grateful for that. And so without further ado, if you're interested in building an aesthetic, lean, sexy body, a strong body, whether you're skinny now and you need to bulk up, or you're a fat shit, okay, I didn't mean that, or you're a little bit on the chubby side, then I think I can help you either strip down or bulk up. If you're interested in anything like that, check the link in the description below. With that being said, in a bit, bro. Thanks for watching.